highlight that. I know he's talked about that before he left.
Thank you. Council President Noble, then I'll go to Council Member Kennedy.
Since we're at the youth report, I just want to report that October the 10th at Forest Heights Elementary School at 8:30, they will have the Colors of Culture Parade. Students will represent their grades, selected country in a colorful parade around the school building and property. So that's at 8:30 at Forest Heights Elementary School. A.M. 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 Oh, did I say that? A.M. Friday, the 10th.
Thank you, Council President Noble. Okay, next we'll go to the Treasurer's Report. My apologies, Councilmember Kennedy. Thank you, Councilmember Hunt.
Just to piggyback on what Councilwoman Brownson was saying, you're pretty much just saying you do need Wi-Fi in a smartphone to be able to use the system. And you can either have a tech come out and wire it in for you, or you can opt for a battery powered, so that way you don't have to wait.
Thank you, Councilmember Kennedy. Next, we'll go to the Treasurer's Report. Any questions for the Treasurer's Report? He is on. Good evening, Mr. Frankenfield.
Good evening, Mayor and Council.
Councilmember Brownson.
I just want to verify, Mr. Frankenfield, that you will be at our meeting on October 25th, starting at 10 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. And until 12.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Brownson. Council President Noble.
Good evening. Just had a question for the status of the audit.
So we're in the midst of 25's audit. We've given the auditors 90% of the audit materials. They reached out today and said they wouldn't be able to finalize it before the 10/31 deadline. So next steps are we send a letter to the state requesting an extension till 12/31/25, and then we'll be wrapped up with 25's audit. I see that at my other places, probably 50% of the towns get their audits filed by October 31st. It's a tight deadline with the end of the fiscal year. So by all means, we'll have it done by the end of the calendar year. And then we'll be on schedule again.
I had a follow-up to the audit. I know when Mr. DeSalvo last did the audit, he distributed a questionnaire to the elected officials. Is that part of the state's audit process, or was that something just that Mr. DeSalvo
That was Mr.
did as an
DeSalvo.
auditor?
Yeah, that was one of his added services where he provided his feedback on what he saw. It's not a required communication. It doesn't go to the state. It's an internal document for our review and comment, but it's not part of the state package or what we are responsible for delivering to the state.
Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Frankenfield. Next, we'll go to the Police Department report. Any questions for the Police Department report for this month? All right, hearing none, that wraps up our department reports for tonight. At this time, I'm going to move that we go into closed session. And this is under the general provisions of Article subsection 3-305. And this is for reason 1, to discuss the appointment, employment, assignment, promotion, discipline, demotion, compensation, removal, resignation, or performance evaluation of appointees, employees, or officials over whom this public body has jurisdiction, and any other personal matter that affects one or more specific individuals, and also to approve closed session minutes from a previous closed session. The topic that we expect to discuss is chief of police appointment. And the reason for closing the session is to discuss the appointment of the chief of police for a specific individual. Is there a second? It has been moved and seconded that we go into closed session under general provisions of subsection of articles subsection 3-305 for the reason number 1, as aforementioned. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilwoman Hines,
Yes.
Councilmember Kennedy,
Yes.
Councilmember Brownson,
Yes.
Councilmember Little,
Yes.
Councilmember McDonald,
Yes.
Council President Noble,
Yes.
Mayor Lilly.
Yes.
The vote is unanimous. The motion carries.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. The time is now 9:25. The meeting will be closed, which means members of the public will not be able to attend this portion of the meeting. However, once we conclude closed session, we'll come back into open session and list any actions we took, the people who attended the session, and the topics we actually discussed. We hope that you all have a good night. If you're not able to remain with us, the next meeting will be next Wednesday, October the 15th at 8 p.m. Have a good evening.
Yes.
This meeting is now closed.